Oh, okay. What's going on, guys? Dirty Plays Games here, and I have been working on my accents, and somebody asked me to do a video about my Scottish accent. I'm gonna hold off on the East Indian one because a lot of people are gonna be like, "That's racist." Well, you can shut up. So, I guess the first thing to do when trying to do a Scottish accent that's funny, say vagina a lot and say it like this. Vagina. You have to say it like vagina, like that. Because then when you say vagina, people will be like, oh, he says it funny, and it sounds like he's saying something else. And it's funny, and ha ha ha, because he said vagina. Say vagina, lots, vagina everywhere. And if you're one of the people that walks into the room and says the first thing you see and there's a vagina, you'll be like, oh look, vagina. There you go. Everything has to be vagina. You're gonna want to roll a lot of your R's, like that. It's quite similar to a Scottish, what the fuck am I talking about? It's quite similar to an Irish one. But it doesn't sound so much like hoity toity toity toity, and more like like if Chewbacca shaved his hairy arse and had some kind of vocal surgery, and then he sounded like if Chewbacca was like grossly overweight, and every time he went out to fucking let out a bellow, it came out all groggy because of his fat rolls. Or like someone with a really wide vagina, and you put your lips to it and blow into it, and it makes like this weird echoey noise inside of it because it's just got this, it's just a wide vagina, you know, the kind of vagina you wouldn't dare put your pecker in because it'd be like throwing a hot dog down a hallway. And then there is the East Indian one. You can't do this one very easily, you have to have very much practice for it. But once done, you can convince your friend named Zachary to get ready to go out the door, walk down to the Shell gas station, because you have convinced him that you are the manager and you have a videotape of him urinating on the building. There's a couple more I do. I used to do a really good Asian one. I do it like a very good one. You know, but not anymore, you know, it's kind of hard to do with the context. It's the one you have to really struggle with, like something. I'm getting better, though. For instance, when I do my East Indian one, I actually sound like I'm a brown guy, but I don't, obviously I'm not the brown guy, right? And I'm not technically Scottish either. I'm not Scottish either. I'm like 80% Irish. But I can do the Scottish accent better than I can. I forgot what I was saying, so I'm just gonna say that vagina. It's like the center of the perfect funny Scottish accent is the word vagina. I'm gonna say it very slowly. Vagina. You gotta focus on the Jaina. J. Fucking the vagina, like Gina, but you say it Jaina. So all you have to do is go vagina. See? You understand how the vagina works now? Well, at least the Scottish pronunciation of the word vagina. Now that is quite enough vagina for today, although you can never have too much vagina. You little fuckers, don't you go prank calling anyone and telling them you learned these accents from me, because I will put my foot in your arse. Other than that, just keep the fuck out of trouble, and you don't have any problems, laddie.